As episode 5 begins, we see Omega and Wrecker foraging around in a scrapyard for a compressor, among other parts. As they find what they're searching for, the camera cuts to Sid's bar on Ord Mantell, where Fee Genoa is telling the two, and seemingly only customers the bar gets, about her adventure to find the Grand Pearl of Novak, one of her many missions as a pirate. Hunter, Tech, and Echo become annoyed and seem to doubt anything Fee says. Regardless, Omega and Wrecker walk in with the parts they found and present them to the rest of the crew. Tech takes possession of the compressor and says the rest of the parts are unnecessary. However, Fee notices something in the pile and grabs it to get a closer look. As it turns out, it happens to be a compass with coordinates to the Kaldor Trinary system, a hidden system that apparently holds ancient treasure. Now, at this point, I really started getting Indiana Jones vibes, mixed in with some other things, but even more so as the episode progresses. Anyhow, without hesitation, Wrecker and Omega agree to accompany Fee to find the treasure and split it 50-50. Echo, Tech, and Hunter begrudgingly agree, and the group sets course for the ancient planet. Once they arrive on the planet, the compass activates itself and points them south. However, it leads them to a dead end. Eventually, Wrecker moves some rocks out of the way and Fee discovers a hidden door to a cylindrical chamber, the entranceway to Skara Nal, later revealed to be a giant mech. Fee informs Clone Force 99 of a crystal called the Heart of the Mountain, aka the Arkenstone. No, I'm joking, but seriously, it is called the Heart of the Mountain. Anyhow, they solve a puzzle which requires certain handles protruding from the walls to be aligned in the perfect order, opening the door beyond. As they're walking through a rocky corridor, they get attacked by a giant winged creature native to the planet, however they are able to fend it off. But as a result of the tussle, rocks come tumbling down, separating Tech, Echo, and Wrecker from the rest of the group. This scene really reminds me of when Harry and Ron get separated by the rocks in the Chamber of Secrets. Moving on, Omega solves the next puzzle her, Fee, and Hunter encounter, which mandates the insertion of the compass to allow passage into the next chamber. Before they enter, the entire group meets back up and proceeds together, discovering the crystal Fee mentioned, confirming the legend to be true. They attempt to carefully navigate the room, but as Fee removes the crystal from its niche, the mech activates and begins firing highly destructive laser beams down on the surface below. As it approaches the Marauder, the crew quickly strives to figure out a solution to prevent it from destroying their ship. As they discuss the matter, they come to the realization that the only way to stop it is to restore the crystal to its original position. Upset over the loss of the potential financial gain, Fee hesitantly agrees to put back the crystal, and they deactivate the mech just in time before it destroyed the Marauder. Despite not acquiring anything of value, the crew revel in the fact that they survived and leave the planet with haste. Now, this episode was alright, and as much as I enjoy the Bad Batch, I feel as though every episode so far in this season, apart from episode 3, starts off with them on Ord Mantell in Sid's bar where they get a mission and do it, and the story doesn't really progress. I feel like we don't really need any more character development in side missions, and I just want to see more, if that makes any sense. Nonetheless, I'm still excited for next week, and I hope you all enjoyed this week's breakdown. Have a great day. See ya.